Research methodology 2. The use of focus group discussion methodology. Insights from 2 decades of application in conservation. Focus group discussion is sometimes seen as synonymous with interviews, especially the semi-structured one-to-one and group interviews. Parker and Treater, 2006. Similarities between these techniques relate to the tendency to uncover people's perceptions and values. Hargraves, 1967; Lacy, 1970; Mack and Gale, 1994; Sewell, 1997; Skeggs, 1997. Consequently, there are cases where 5 authors have confused and conflated these 2 distinctive methods. Parker and Treater, 2006. However, existing evidence on the role of the researcher and the relationship with the participants points to a fundamental difference between the 2 techniques. Smithson, 2000. Interviews involve a one-to-one qualitative and in-depth discussion where the researcher adopts the role of an investigator. This implies the researcher asks questions, controls the dynamics of the discussion, or engages in dialogue with a specific individual at a time. In contrast, in a focus group discussion, researchers adopt the role of a facilitator or a moderator. In this setting, the researcher facilitates or moderates a group discussion between participants and not between the researcher and the participants. Unlike interviews, the researcher thereby takes a peripheral rather than a central stage role in a focus group discussion. Bloor, Frankland, Thomas, and Robson, 2001; Honthel, Whitty, Minowa, Pelikan, 2015; Johnson, 1996; Kissinger, 1994. Types of focus group discussion. 5 types of focus group discussion have been identified in the literature, and a further 2 are emerging with the growth in access and variety of online platforms. Single focus group. The key feature of a single focus group is the interactive discussion of a topic by a collection of all participants and a team of facilitators as one group in one place. This is the most common and classical type of focus group discussion. Morgan, 1996. It has been widely used by both researchers and practitioners across different disciplines. Lund and Livingstone, 1996; Morgan, 1986; Wilkinson, 1998. Two-way focus group. This format involves using 2 groups where one group actively discusses a topic, whereas the other observes the first group. Morgan, 1996; Morgan et al., 1998. Usually, this type of focus group is conducted behind a one-way glass. The observing group and the moderator can observe and note the interactions and discussion of the first group without being seen, hearing what the other group thinks, or by observing their interactions. Other leads the second group to different conclusions than those it may have reached otherwise. Morgan, 1988. Dual moderator focus group involves 2 moderators working together, each performing a different role within the same focus group. Kruger and Casey, 2000. The division of roles ensures a smooth progression of the session and ensures that all topics are covered. Dwelling moderator focus group. This involves 2 moderators who purposefully take opposing sides of an issue or topic under investigation. Kruger and Casey, 2000. Proponents believe that the introduction of contrary views to the discussion by moderators is critical to achieving more in-depth disclosure of data and information. Cambrelis and Dimitriadis, 2005. Respondent Moderator Focus Group. In this type of focus group discussion, researchers recruit some of the participants to take up a temporary role of moderators. Cambrelis and Dimitriadis, 2005. Having one of the participants lead the discussion and through to impact of the dynamics of the group by influencing participants' answers, thereby increasing the chances of varied and more honest responses. Mini focus group. Researchers are usually faced with a situation where there is a small potential pool of participants and are difficult to reach. Yet the research design requires that the topic must be discussed in a group. Under these circumstances, researchers can only convene a small group of between 2 and 5 participants. Cambrelis and Dimitriadis, 2005. Such groups are usually made up of individuals with high level of expertise. Hack, 2002. Online focus group. Online focus group are not a different type of focus group discussion per se, but one born out of the introduction of the Internet as an adaptation of traditional methods. It is applied with the online environment, using conference calling, chat rooms, or other online means. Cambrelis and Dimitriadis, 2005. Online focus group boast an aura of dynamism, modernity, and competitiveness that transcends classic problems with face-to-face focus group discussion. Edmonds, 1999. However, these discussions platforms are only accessible to participants with access to the Internet and are prone to technical problems such as poor or loss of connectivity and failure to capture nonverbal data. Dubrovsky, Kistler, and Sedna, 1991.